going on, YouTube? Back at you with another video. Hey, this is for the new guys. This is for you new guys out there that want to jump in the game, want to be the entrepreneur. There's nothing wrong with that, but you better be prepared. You better be prepared. Like I said, it's an easy, low cost to get into lawn maintenance. But the question is, are you able to keep grinding? Are you able to keep going? Are you able to, push through it, the ups and downs constantly? And that's why a lot of people will never get to experience the true joy and the true basically at the end of the journey, after you done climb that mountaintop. Because a lot of people are going to fall off before it even gets started. 3 to 5 years of grinding. And that's the mistakes. Dealing with different customers and trying to tweak your pricing and just all type of stuff. Are you guys ready for that? Like right now, I'm about to go get Black Beauty. I'm about to go get her alignment. Look at the alignment. Look how much it's that way. See how straight? Okay. See that? It's cocked to the left. If I try to straighten it up like this, I'll be veering off to the right. So I got to keep it like this to stay straight. Like this is straight. So this is I need an alignment. And I needed alignment ever since I had that. It was an arm. It was something going bad with the suspension. And in order to get to that part, my mechanic had to get past the steering column. I think he had to disconnect it and do something, and then he was able to get to that piece and then remove it and bring it out. I forgot what it was called. You go back and check some of my old videos this year, or was it last year? But if you go check some of my videos, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. That way you can check out some of my old videos, and you might be able to find it when I had to replace like 2 parts on here. Like I think it was I forgot what it was. It was a O-arm or something arm. I forgot. But anyway, it's part of the suspension. And then my stabilizer signal keeps going off and stuff like that ever since I had that done. So hopefully I had asked somebody, once I get it aligned, will that fix the stabilizer thing, sensor or whatever that's going off all the time, that pops up and stuff. They had it off for a while when I had it serviced, but it just popped back on. So are you guys ready for this? I don't think y'all are ready for this, to tell you the truth. I don't think y'all are ready. You got to be ready. I'm telling you. So you got to be ready for them ups and downs. You got to be ready for the ups and downs, and you got to be ready to be dumping out money. Like right now, to service this, it's going to be $100 to service this. And then I already spent 90-something bucks redoing the tags. But yeah, it gets pricey. Hold up, let me bag back. I got here early so I could get this, so I could try to get this maybe they could get me in earlier than 12 o'clock. But let me bag on back in here. Is that good? That should be good. Anyway, man, I might not be able to get out of here. Let me bag. Hold on. Let me do this. Let me bag back. Let me straighten this thing out. I gotta at least get out of here. I gotta give myself some room to get up out of here. I ain't no little guy. I need some space. I need some space. I'm gonna have to get some space right here. Anyway, guys, getting here a little bit early. See if they can get me in here early. It's supposed to be here at 12. It's 11:15. But yeah, if you guys are trying to get into this, yeah, you're gonna be dumping out money. Like, it's hard. It's I'm telling you, man, don't take it lightly. It's hard. It's hard. Mentally, physically, psychological. You got to deal with your family, friends, customers, and you got to deal with yourself. You got to deal with yourself. Are you capable of getting through the grind? Getting through the ups and downs? Man, you got to be prepared, man. Anyway, guys, just wanted to leave you on that note. For you new guys that's trying to get into this is not a discouragement. This is not a discouragement for you to start your business. You got to start your business, but I want you to be aware that you're going to go through, like they say, you're going to go through hell. You're going to go through that boot camp of learning things and trying to figure things out, and it could be frustrating. And you got to be disciplined with the money. You got to be disciplined with yourself to keep your prices so that you can make money. This ain't no $25, $30 lawns anymore. You have to stay on top of things. You have to, it's going to be a dog fight when you start your business, especially in that first year, second year, third year, on up to your fifth year. Your fifth year, now if you're lucky, you can shoot out the gates and be like, man, I'm making a lot of money. If you lucky. There's some lucky guys that's out there. And what I mean by lucky, not saying that they started their business lucky, but I'm not to take away their grind and their hard work and their sacrifice for starting a business. I'm talking about lucky where it's out of your control, where you start a business and then that first year you made 6 figures, you know, or you done made, 6 figures just by, like, it was organic. You started the business, you went out and put out flyers, everything lined up, all the customers lined up, they were coming, they were flocking to you. And then you look up at the end of the year, you done made 100,000, 150,000. Some people that made 200,000, 250, $250,000, you know, in their first year. That's what I mean by lucky. As far as organic, like things just lined up. And like I said, I'm not trying to take away anything, but things just lined up to the point where it was like, wow, man, you even surprised yourself. Even though they put in the work, they put out the flyers, they went knocking on doors, they did all that stuff, just organically and by luck, things lined up and they're making six figures. Most guys don't do that. You're very lucky if you could do that. Or, you know, if you planned early and you got your crew and then you hit the gates running. That's what I mean by lucky. Like I said, not taking away from people that grind that first year and the second year and man, they were successful. Yeah, there's a little bit of grace and luck in that if you're able to do it that way. If you're able to make six figures that first or 2 years, 1 year, especially your first year or your second year, man, you're blessed. You're blessed. Third year, fourth year, it takes people 10 years to actually start seeing revenue coming in as far as the real money, as far as money that you can spend, keep, things like that. It takes about 10 good years. 10 years. Let's minimum 5 to 10 years. If you're doing everything properly and stuff like that, 5 to 10 years is that mark where you'll start making money. And then like with myself, I'll be going into my 10th year. I got to start all over again. You will have to start all over again. You will have to so-called re-up. Like they said, you will have to re-up. You have to buy a new truck. You have to buy new mowers. You have to buy weed eaters constantly. You have to buy, a blower. If you didn't have stuff for 5 to 10 years, weed eaters and blowers and stuff like that, and you're actually running it, I highly doubt if you can run. If you're really running your business to the max, man, you're going to eat through weed eaters. You're going to eat through blowers. You're going to be maintenance, all type of stuff. I'm just trying to let you know the real. That it takes a lot of cash and a lot of money to even run this low caliber of getting into business. It's easy to get into this business, but can you sustain it? Can you grow it? It's hard. You got to deal with the elements of, do you want employees? You got to be bringing in some money to have employees. You got to be that's going to be your biggest cost, labor and your overhead, which is part of your labor or whatever. But your overhead / labor, man, you got to be making a certain percentage of profit to combat that. Because that's where all your money is going to be going into. Labor, maintenance. Labor, maintenance. Labor, maintenance. And, it is what it is. But anyway, guys, let me go in here. And spend this money, which I got to do. And get this finally taken care of so I can mark this off the list. I've been waiting too long to get this alignment done. So brand new tires on it, alignment. Yeah. So let me get up out of here and I'll get back with you with the next video. Hey, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Trying to grow the channel. It's growing a little by little. I appreciate everybody that's rocking with me. I appreciate you. And I just want to give y'all the facts and the real things about what's really going on when you try to start a lawn care business. And any business at that. It's the same recipe. For restaurants, you just got a certain percentage of failure rate that If you go into a restaurant, man, the failure rate is high. It's high. Other businesses, you know, you might be able to push through it, but those restaurant businesses, you see them going out of business all the time. They have to be making profit. They have to make profit in order to stay in business. Otherwise, they'll be in a hole for years and years, and then next thing you know, they're out of business. So, lawn care, you know, as long as you're doing everything right and you're making money and money is coming in, you can stay afloat. If money's coming in, going out, you can stay afloat. You just got to strategize it when the off season hits, where you still got to pay those bills. So, all right, guys, I'm out. Like, subscribe, leave your comments, hit that bell button. Do whatever you got to do, but you better do it. All right, I'm out.